30-year-old Mica Miller of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, took her life in Lumber River State Park in Orem, North Carolina on April 27, 2024, and allegations of domestic abuse swept the internet. 10 days later, by the time Robeson County Sheriff's Department released the findings of their investigation, her husband, Pastor John Paul Miller, had already been convicted of her murder in the court of public opinion. This left many hard-pressed to accept their conclusion in spite of the evidence presented to them from investigators who worked the case. Social media creators have continued to spread the misinformation, which has only fueled the fire. One of them is Robbie Harvey, who has a massive following and has been at the forefront of the felonious misinformation campaign. Let's examine some of Robbie's most recent claims. Gas station footage was released from a rural store that Mica stopped at on her way to the state park. While there is clearly 3 dark-colored trucks caught on the footage, are they dark gray Ford F-150s as Robbie has gaslit his audience to believe? Better yet, are they all the same truck or even all F-150s at all? Truck number 1 loops the parking lot to turn around. As shown here, the characteristics of this truck show that it's a late model GMC Sierra. Compare the noted characteristics to the stock photo for reference. Truck number 2 approaches the stop sign from a side road. This truck is in fact an F-150, and that can be verified by the noted characteristics as well. Truck number 3 passed by in front of the store. While I cannot say with 100% certainty because you only have a side and back view, it looks much like a Dodge Ram due to the shape of the rear passenger window and the emblem on the tailgate. Ford has a blue oval-shaped emblem, and this does not appear to be that, but instead a large, shiny emblem, as on a Dodge. Robbie planted the seed that not only are these 3 trucks one and the same, but a dark gray F-150 that Mica's friend Angelo alleges to have seen John Paul driving. Later, Robbie goes even further to claim he found the gray truck, and as proof he used a still shot from a live video posted back in May by the iPhone guru. The funny thing is that in the video, Guru laughed about how people were saying it was a different truck because John Paul had put a wrap on the tailgate. The iPhone guru confirmed in the video that the truck in the driveway was in fact the same blue truck that John Paul had always drove, and went even further to say he drove by several times a day and saw the truck, so he knew it was the same truck. While it was dark when the video was taken, making it hard to distinguish the color, Guru confirmed it was John Paul's same truck. Who are we to believe? A content creator who resides in Florida, or the neighbor who sees the truck every day? Also, if you notice, depending on light and angle, John Paul's truck appears different shades. In some it looks dark blue, in others it looks a grayish blue, and in others it looks gray. For this reason, I think this is the same truck that Angela saw him driving, but due to the variables I just discussed, it appeared gray to her. In a call to police in February 2024, Mica called for a welfare check at her home. She told the officer there should only be a blue truck in the driveway, and that was her husband's truck. The last thing I want to talk about is a truck that turned around while Mica was at a pawn shop purchasing a firearm before driving to the state park. It was a dark-colored truck as well. Robbie implies this was John Paul's truck, and as proof he points to 2 decals on each side of the back window. However, on John Paul's truck, the driver's side decal is noticeably smaller than the passenger side decal. On the suspect truck, the driver's side decal not only looks to be larger than John Paul's, but it looks larger than the one on the passenger side. Also, John Paul drives an F-150 Platinum, and that edition has the Ford emblem on the right side of the tailgate. The suspected truck clearly has an emblem in the center of the tailgate, and it looks to be a Chevrolet emblem. So here we have at least 3 separate trucks, since I can't be 100% certain of the make of truck number 3 at the gas station. For all the reasons I've discussed here, I declare all these claims by Robbie Harvey as blatantly false. Justice requires us to put aside our emotions and look at the evidence and facts. Justice for Mica can only be achieved through truth, and we can't create our own. It's time for her own truth. While I can't tell you how to think, I can give you the facts. In my next video, we will be looking at calls to police and reports beginning in February 2024. See you soon.